in this video, I'm going to walk you through a very simple analogy for you to look at sales conversion to turn crisis into opportunity.
The back, right? So our job here is to catch the red one out. And the thing is, we can't see. We put our hands inside.
Show them that your product and your service is the latest, the trend right now. Even food also need time to warm and heat. Prospects and customers are exactly the same. Now, let me tell you why. In times of crisis, right, people will go into frozen. That means they are more prudent, they want to save cash, cash is king, and they want to be more cautious when it comes to spending behavior. So it is normal when under stress, crisis, people go into a frozen mode. So the question is this: why do sales technique before MCO and during MCO, why some tactic works and now cannot work, right? Because a lot of us here, customers, right, they suddenly go back into a saving mode and say, hey, I may not be ready to buy because I'm back into the frozen category. So here's my reflection to you. Now, we all need time to warm our prospects up. Okay, I know meat is a very interesting analogy, but we need time to heat them up, to move them from different stage so that once they are ready to buy, they will buy. But the thing is this, not everybody will buy. So, but we need to think of a point on how do we continuously heat them up. Very similar on how we cook our meat or frozen food. How do we move them from one level to one level? So I'm going to call it L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so just for easy purposes lah. Now, the first group of people, right, are what we call the L1 people. The L1 people, okay, let me show you here lah. Since you use technology one, can see
Yeah, it's a triangle. Yeah.
So people who are here, right? L1 people are the ones who are in the frozen category. Now, frozen category means what? These are the people who are not interested. These are the L1. Now, move some more L2. L2 are the people who like, okay lah, neutral lah, I know you exist lah, fine. You know, they are like neutral lah. L3 are the people who, hey, raise very good content, probably, thank you so much, I know how to count DSR, I know what it means and all these things, right? So level 3 people are the ones who, okay, I will buy, but I don't know when. Now move up some more here to L4. These are the people who I will buy after MCO. Then we go up some more to L5. These are the people who will buy now. Now you must understand, right? Similar to a meat, we all take time to heat them up to go up the pyramid. Very similar to prospect, there are many strategies to move people from one to up. So the thing is this, the reason why some people here struggle during sales in crisis because they're always saying, who wants to buy right now? But you are not talking to the right target audience because you're not heating them up yet. So what I would like to think is this, how can we heat our prospects up is to continuously add value to them. So the mindset is, again, focus on adding value. Not every post, everything that you say must go and sell one. I always like to think during crisis is good time to turn selling to serving. Serving means what? Keep adding value, keep helping them. If they need information, share content, share video, share articles, keep in touch with them, wish them. So that's what we can do.
Back to the topic. Just now, Wesley, you mentioned we have to continuously to heat up the audience, like level 1 to level 5. So how can we serve them or give them some values or do the bonding with them through what kind of activities or what kind of ways or platform? Can you share more with us?
Okay, so let me share with you right now in terms of what I mean in terms of moving people from one to one. Okay, so let me show you here right now. Okay, now this is what I strongly believe. If you can see, raise.
Yep.
Okay, X. Now for those of you watching,
okay.
Let me just remind you again for those watching, right? So L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5, right? So L1 are the people who are not interested. L2 are the people who are neutral. L3 are the people who will buy but don't know when. L4 will buy later and L5 will buy now. Now, we must start thinking of what we need to do to move people from here all the way up here. Now, it is actually interesting because there are many strategies that we can do. How do we move from these people to a neutral category? Now, this is very interesting because now, move from people here, not interested, to a neutral. So what do? We use this strategy called respond. Now, means what? One of the important things that I recommend to all of you here right now is to look back all your database, your roadshow list that you have, your referrals, everybody that you know, and look through all the database that you have. Now, first important thing is touch base with them. Now, means what? Have an initial contact point. It can be over email, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Instagram, and all. It can even be as simple as things like, hi, Race, hope you and your family are doing fine. Let me know if you need any support. Very simple communication, well wishes, drop them, hi, how are you? Let me know if you need any support. So well wishes like this, in order for you to get response. Now, let me tell you why this is so important, because, and again, you don't want to simply just forward an email and straight away sell yourself. Now, I don't believe in that. I always believe you need to make the initial engagement and connection. So, and again, move people from L1 to L2 is when you need to get people to respond to you. One of the best ways that you can do right now is send them well wishes. Genuinely hope that people are fine and no intention of selling. Don't attach brochure. Don't send like a YouTube of the, all this overview of the showroom. Don't do that. Just touch base with them and just say, hey, how are you? Hope you're doing fine. Let me know if you need any support and help. Now, there are good times they will say, thank you very much. I'm actually looking for a property. But there are times they just blue tick, don't reply. It doesn't matter. Your mindset, you are here genuinely because you want to reach out to them and let me know if you need any help. Everybody, let me tell you the mindset of service. Sincerity is always better than strategy. How do we move people from this category to this category? Now, one of the things that you can do is to give them useful value. Now, what do I mean by useful value? Share valuable content that can help people. That can help people that you think people need to know. Share videos, share ebooks if you have. Share videos, share ebooks, share articles, share content that will help people. Now, here's the thing. Why do we do so? Based on three main purposes. So that people know you exist, people know you have experience, people know that you are expert. Continue sharing value. Now, one of the things that example things can be like 5 strategies to invest during crisis. It can be the 3 things that you must know on property investment during crisis. Best 3 locations to look for during crisis. 3 best countries to invest with positive GDP during crisis, or something like that. Share important values so long as you got something to share and help people want. And again, what is called value? Value means a solution to your customer's problem. So I think that's very important. That's a key point. Again, continue sharing value. And
okay, so what about level 3 to level 4?
How to move people from L3 to L4? All right. How do you move people further from L3 to L4? The next thing is called convince. Now, chances are, see you before, well wishes meet you before. Next thing is download your ebook, watch your video, communicate with you before. Chances are they already know that you exist, Race got experience, got some expertise. Now is the time that you can do your approach and say, hey, Race, I hope that you have been seeing my Facebook Live and ebook, hope that's useful. And I thought of just sharing this with you. Recently, we have just launched a property here in this place. And I thought of sharing this with you. I'm not too sure they will help. Is it okay if we arrange half an hour conversation? Now, what did I use just now is approach strategy. And again, we're all very used to doing sales call. I recommend sales call is still one of the most powerful sales tactic ever. Sales call, because why? People instant can hear your voice, can develop empathy and trust. Now, call them, approach them. Some of you will say, okay, WhatsApp, it doesn't matter. Now, L3 to L4, that's the time you approach them, convince them. Arrange for a half an hour Zoom call, Webex, Microsoft Teams, whatever it is, right? Arrange for half an hour time and then you present your project. Now, here is what I find useful. Last time selling, right? High pressure, high tactic can. Now, you know what, Race? You buy this one, you confirm 30% increase one. Now you say during crisis, Race, you confirm increase. People say like, again, based on my bias experience, because sometimes too high pressure, too confident in selling, people will feel that this one sugar selling tension. So I highly recommend for those of you here, one of the best ways during crisis to use very softener words. Now, what is called softener words? I'm not too sure it will help you. I'm not here to sell. You see first and then you tell me. So these softener words will make people feel more comfortable. And again, your process is to hit the conversation, to nurture the lead. So then you do your 30 minutes presentation, and then at the end you ask people to buy or not. How do we move people from L4 to L5 later after this? It's all back to how you negotiate, which is all the skills that you learn like 5% rebate, 8%, 1% down payment, all these are very good. So all these things will happen at the top. So the thing is this, we all very used to selling, you know, all those tactics and all, adding value. The thing is this, I think we need to put extra steps to hit people up down there. So right here is all about getting people to respond. Then people realize through your ebooks, your videos. So getting online is a must, is no longer a choice. Now from L3 to L4 is you convince them, where you arrange for an appointment. L4 to L5 is how you make them commit. How to make people commit is when you give them offer, rebates, you give them negotiation. So that's how I believe very helpful to move people from a frozen stage to a buying stage. And again, the reason why this is so useful right now, because we need to hit people. We need to nurture our leads right now. And one of the good things is online is a good platform. So for those of you here, you think that you cannot go online, I think now have got no choice. We must go online so that we still exist for our customers. So again, so getting online, if for those of you very scared to do Facebook Live like Race like very confident, right? Do interviews, shares, articles, YouTube video, at least whatever that you talk to people is something adding value. And here's my take as a salespeople. Please, during this time of MCO, give people assurance. Means what? Things that we say out means a lot to our prospects and our clients. If we keep saying, cannot la, if we say from our mouth, you make people more fear. So therefore, we must be the assurer and to give people the assurance that, hey, you know what, things are going to be fine. These are the strategies. And to make sure that you give people a sense of assurance. And again, assure doesn't mean that you oversell. So you need to soften with the words and say, hey, not too sure if it help. I'm not here to sell. Don't worry, you see first. So these are the words that I find very helpful right now. So that's my answer to your race.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Wesley. Okay, so just now we mentioned about go online is not options, is not a choice, it's a must. So what if there is some of the agents that is still not yet adapt to this changes? Maybe their age is slightly elder, or maybe they don't know how to master the skill to go online, or what if they are very lost or very down, don't know what to do? What's your advice or direction you can give them to go for? Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people, I think when it comes to going online or doing sales when trying something new, right, I would like to think one of the biggest topics is because people try to be perfect. Means what? Yeah, go online, got people see or not? Got people like or not? Got people comment or not? I think that's not the way to look at this. I think most important, instead of looking to be perfect, I would like to think that we should all progress. Now means what? Focus on progression, not perfection. Now, I think all of us here, sometimes we think that, wow, I see these people are very lucky. One Facebook Live, 1,000 more people watch. That's what it is now, but you maybe don't know what that happened in the past, right? So, and I think the best time to start is yesterday. So for those of you who never started, right, must go and get started. Go and try lah. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I think Race, you mentioned a good point. Okay, I don't know how. I don't dare to do Facebook Live. One of the things to start is go interview people. At least got two face. One face no more nervous, but you put two face.
Yeah,
what
like
Race always do,
yeah,
right?
like what I'm doing. Yeah.
So your joy, just ask questions, people talk, right? Yes, you can. The next thing is you can share other people's content so long as add values. Share article. So there are many ways without showing face, so long as you remain active online. But if you ask me, video is the one that really give people engagement because people see you. And one thing I like about video is because, right, I don't know whether you feel this before. You know, sometimes when people watch a video, right, and then they meet you in person, they will feel as if they met you before.
Yep.
Because they feel like, hey, in the video I see you before. Then they feel like, hey, how are you, Race? But you're like, I never met you before. But people feel more connected because, again, it's back to human basic. They see you, they see your face, they see you talk, they know how you talk. So people feel more comfortable with you. So hence, video is a very good tool. So video is a very good tool. Anybody can actually do video. Now so advanced already, you got Zoom. Record yourself, just put in there also can. You can even just take a phone just like that, take a phone, then you can just take a selfie also can. So long as the things that we share add value. So and again, just be ourselves. At the end, people buy you. Doesn't matter if you're young, old. I know of people 50, 60 plus still do video. I think it's fine. Video is good. Personally, video has helped me a lot though. And I really want to say thanks to video and thanks to my mentor who teach me video. His name is called David Phua. And again, because of video, it helped me branch overseas. And because of video, it has helped me create a lot of link. And because of video, a lot of people get to know me. So, and it's only during MCO that because suddenly online, my video become more useful. And if not because of MCO, I think I won't have such a chance. I'm very lucky because previously I got to interview Ton Mahathir himself. over Facebook Live. And second, also thanks to the videos that I've been doing last time, somebody here in Singapore got to know me, and then they recommend me to another office in Hong Kong, and I did a training for Hong Kong from PJ, from KL. So I think a lot of good chance like this. So just be vulnerable, be yourself. Don't worry if your English good, bad, eyes small, hair long, short. Just be yourself. I think that's most important, Grace.
Yeah, thank you so much, Wesley.